Hi darlings, thank you so much for joining me on my channel today. And today I have a Bible journaling process for you featuring the Pure in Heart devotional. And I am going to be doing transferring some of the Bible study notes that I have jotted down here in my traveler's notebook. I've kind of been just going through, instead of going through the actual days, I've been going through the 8 Beatitudes, and I want to bring some of these notes, specifically some of the word study, into my SpiralBible. If you don't know about my SpiralBible, it's a Bible I absolutely love. Here's the front of it, and I will link below and up in the IA video where I unbox it, but I'm going to be doing that here in the margin of my SpiralBible. So I have all of Matthew 5 over here, the Beatitudes, and I'm going to be using a couple of alphas, my tile alphas, a label. I wanted to use this journaling card kind of as a die cut. And yeah, so I'm going to be using up this margin for the different word studies that I have. So let's go ahead and dig in. Okay, darlings, this is a pretty simple page, but I wanted to get my word studies that I went through in depth in my traveler's notebook. I wanted to document that here in my SpiralBible, and this notebook Bible is perfect for that. The first thing I did was cut out the image that was on the journaling card. I really loved this door with all the beautiful sunflowers and pumpkins, and I wanted to use that in my margin, so I cut out the excess part so I can use just the door and flower part. You see me grab a couple of markers. I am using a Mr. Pen highlighter and also my favorite green gold Faber-Castell. This is the Big Pit marker. And what I'm going to do is use these two to highlight or block out the words that I am transferring the notes over into my Bible. The first one I start off with is the word bless, which we see in the beginning of each of the Beatitudes. And the meaning of this is Strong's G3107. And the meaning of this word blessed is well-being and joy. I love that we can correlate the deeper meaning, not just being blessed, but the well-being of each and every one and the joy that is found in that. I love that. I also blocked out the word poor in spirit, and that's actually two different words. It's G4434 and G4151. And I'll break that down a little bit later. And the meaning of this poor in spirit is to not be arrogant or self-reliant. And I add that over to the right-hand side. Okay, the next words that I break down is the word to mourn, or specifically the word mourn. And this one is Strong's G3996. And this word is to mourn or to lament. I think it's so powerful when we dig deep into these words, because it gives us something to really ponder on, something to really sit back and look at the verse in a different perspective. Okay, so next word that I am outlining is going to be peacemakers, and peacemakers is G1518, and this is to be a peacemaker, Pacific or loving peace. And I put that over on the left-hand side. So I'm using both the inside of the margin and that outside of the margin on the left-hand side as well. Another word that I am looking at as I'm flipping through my traveler's notebook to see where I have blocked out some of the word studies is the word meek, and that is G4239. And this one means gentle, mild, humble, and all of these are of spirit. So gentle in spirit, mild of spirit, or humble of spirit. I loved that as well. I'm doing some moving around here, and what I did was I added a flower sticker up at the top there, and now I'm using my clear alphas to write out the Beatitudes. I am going to be looking for something to kind of fill in that space. I add the Pure in Heart sticker next to the florals. This is the top part of the clear stickers. Those are also stickers. It's not just the title of those those sticker sets. It also is a sticker, which is perfect to remember which one I'm journaling to. Okay, so I found this cute pumpkin because I shifted through my die cuts to see if I can find something that could go there to fill in that space. But I wanted to add some washi first, and this is just going to go through a couple of parts here, but it's also going to anchor some of my floating titles here. So adding my pumpkin, a little bit of that graphic this is like a graph washi that I've had in my stash for a while, and I'm almost done with it. It's one of my favorites. This part, I'm looking for something to fill in this space under the title, The Beatitudes, and I thought I was going to use the word blessings because this is mainly what these are, and I just didn't like it. The color was a little bit dark. I thought it was, it just didn't fit right, and so I left this in so you can see that sometimes I do have an idea that doesn't work out, and that's okay. I just took it off my page and moved forward. I'm flipping through some of my notes just to see if there's anything else that I missed that I want to add, and I do find a couple other things, but I'm going to move this Beatitudes because I just didn't like it. Okay, so instead of using the word blessings, I just put mini word studies. So I knew that these were the mini word studies of the Beatitudes. And now I am signaling that the G4134 is the word spirit, and 4151 is the word poor, or that is the base meaning of those two Greek words. Okay. Now I'm just adding a little bit more of some stickers, or some notes from my notes. And now I'm going through each one of the verses, making sure I didn't miss any so I can then move on to the next step. Okay, after taking the time to double check that I hadn't missed any notes or words that I did my study on, I outlined the words, the Beatitudes. This just makes it pop off the page. I love doing that. And this wraps up this simple page, just transferring some notes right here into my SpiralBible. That is it, darlings. This is how it turned out. Pretty simple, but I was able to transfer all of my mini word studies into here. There is something about looking at the original meaning of the word in the original language that really helps me dig deeper. So I really love doing that. And of course, you can do an in-depth study and do more than just notes, go through the cross references like I did in many of my different Beatitudes here in my notebook, but I wanted to get this here into my Bible as well, my SpiralBible as well. So I hope this inspires you to do a little bit of word study. If you're new here, I hope you consider subscribing, hit the like button and the notification bell so you don't miss any of my videos. And thank you so much for joining me each and every video, darlings. God bless. Bye.